Hey, Sunny here. Today I want to start teaching you how to play Decadence Dance by Extreme. And my guitar right now is tuned to E flat, half step down. That's what the recording is in E flat. When I did a cover several weeks ago, it was in the standard tuning. I tuned the song up half step for that one. But to learn this song, if you want to play along here, my whole guitar is tuned half step down, and I'm using my it's not new, it's used as a Washburn WM standard. This is definitely a US custom shop Washburn guitar. Seymour Duncan 59 in the neck, and custom in the bridge. And it's a fine tuner, fixed bridge guitar, very nice. All right. Okay, so here it goes, slightly slower speed than the recording from the intro. So let's stop right there. The intro chords is A chord, open A string, D2, G2, and B5 and E5. And then next chord, it's almost like it's like a D sus. It's like a D sus chord with added A. So what I'm doing is I play the open A string, second fret of D and G, and third fret of B and high E string. And then you play the regular D chord, just with the A string. So it's open A string, open D string, G2, B3, and high E2, and then G chord, which is third fret of E, open D and open G, with the bottom flash of my middle finger blocking the A string so you won't hear it. So all you're hearing is the E3, open D, and open G. And then fifth fret of D and G, I use my pinky and my ring finger. You can slide down that way. Or you can use a whammy bar if you want, but basically the second fret of D and G. So that's the intro. Next part. I'm playing 4th fret on the G string, harmonic, pinch harmonic, and then pull up, bend up full step, and release down real quick. And then open A chord, open A string, second fret of D and G. The next part. What means I'll play the A chord again, and then play this 4th fret on the A string along with the open A string, and then pull off the 2nd fret and hammer back on the 4th fret. And then play the 5th fret. Sometimes I'll play open A string and 5th fret together. Sometimes I just play the 5th fret of D string. And play the A power chord again. So again, slowly. or you can play just the note on the D note, on the D string. That works too. The next part, that part is the same thing. So you play the 4th fret on the D, pull off on 2nd fret, and pick the 4th fret again on the D. And use your pinky and play the 4th fret on the G string, slide up to 6th fret, and play the A power chord again. So far with this. And do the same thing again. And then you play the A power chord by itself. And you play the 4th fret again on the G string and bend up full step, release, pinch harmonic. A chord, and then basically I'll play this power chord of you slide up to the 4th fret of A and 6th fret of D. So you basically play a C sharp power chord. And play the B power chord back to A. So the whole thing goes like this. And you repeat the whole thing again. Now the second time you play this, you'll play this. So I'm playing the A chord, and quickly I'll play the G chord. The G chord I'm playing here is I play the 3rd fret on the E string, low E string, with my index finger blocking and muting the A string so you won't hear it at all. And then you hit the open D and open G string and 3rd fret of B string. And you play that 7 times. So it goes A and then G 7 times. So, and then back to the intro riff again. Repeat again. This last part. What I'm doing is I play the G chord, and then D chord, G, D. So the D, G, D, I use my, I'll leave my middle finger free, and I play the D chord, open D string, 2nd fret of G, and 3rd fret of B. And I lift up my index finger, and I put my middle finger on the 3rd fret on the low E string, and play that G chord, back to D chord again, using my, so you quickly go. So you lift up your index, you place your middle finger, and you lift up your middle finger, you place with your index finger, go D, G, D. So back to A chord. So that's the full intro. Goes like this. Next part. So that riff, I'm playing open A power chord. You do that twice, and then you gotta go twice on the A string. So after I play the A chord twice, open down up on the A string, and then I slide up from 2nd fret to 4th fret on the D string. Once I slide up to 4th fret on the D, I got a upstroke on the B string on the 3rd fret, and then downstroke on the 4th fret on the D, slide up to 5th fret, and then upstroke on the 5th fret on the B. So again. Actually, instead of 2nd fret to slap the 4th fret, I'm using it on the 3rd fret and slap the 4th fret. Do that again on the A chord, twice, down, up, and this time you play so slide from 5th fret to 7th fret on the D, and then you play the 7th fret on the B string. So after you play the 7th fret on the B string, you downstroke on the 7th fret on the D, slide down the 5th fret on the D, and upstroke on the 5th fret on the B string. So far with this, the whole thing. Next part, you play the A chord, and then go to the next riff. It goes like this. So what I'm doing is I'll play the 3rd fret on the A string, and hammer on the 5th fret, and the open G string, and you play the 3rd fret again on the A string, slightly bend down a little bit, open A string again, and the 2nd fret on the D on the G string. So again. Next part. You play the 5th fret on the G string, hammer on the 6th fret, and then you pick, and then the rest is picking, right? And you play 7/5 on the D string twice, and then 7/6/5 on the A string, and then 5th fret again twice, and then play the 3rd fret on the A string last time. So again, that lick goes like this. So the whole thing goes like this. I would mute the string until you hit the last note. Actually, the first note you don't mute. You don't mute that part, and then you slightly mute the rest. And then you play the 3rd fret on the A string without muting. So that's the main riff of the verse. After, and then you play that again, just like while I show you the entire thing. Now this part is different. So I'm playing exactly what I did before. You stop on the 5th fret on the A string, and then you play the power chord on the low E string, a 3rd fret and 5th fret on the A string, the G power chord, and you play G power chord and the F sharp power chord, which is half step down, and an open E chord. And after you play that, after you play the E power chord, and play the light mute on the low E string one time, and then you play this. Basically, I'm playing like a blue chord, a 6 chord. I'm playing 2nd fret of D with my index finger, and then 6th fret on the G string with my pinky. And then you lift up your pinky, you play the power chord, the E power chord at this position, which is D2 and G4. And you put the pinky back on the 6th fret. So again. So go. You gotta kind of lightly mute on the 2nd fret on the D string, and then you play that. You play the 6th fret on the G by itself, and you play the lightly mute on the 4th fret on the D, and you play 4th fret on the D and G7 together, and then F sharp power chord at the middle position, which is D4 and G6, and you put the pinky back on after that. So far we have this. Do it one more time slowly. I'm sorry. The next part. So I'm playing 5th fret on 7th fret of D and 7th fret on B together. And when I play that, I play all 3 string, D, G, and B, but my index finger is really just blocking the G string with my bottom of the flash, so it can only hear this. So it can only hear the 7th fret of D and B string and not hearing the G string at all. So you basically play that and you play it down. So you play one time and 3 more times on the 7th fret. And then you go chromatically down 7, 6, 5, 4. So. And the last time you play the 4th fret on the D and G, D and B, you gotta play the 4th fret again on the D, and you play the 4th fret of D and B together again. So. Next part is G sharp power chord and F sharp power chord. Open E chord. And after you play that E power chord, you play you build on the low E string. And you play octave chord, which is 4th fret of A and 6th fret of G, with my index finger blocking the D string, so you're not hearing the D string at all, so you're hearing the octave. And every time you do that, you move up half step chromatic. 5th fret, 6th fret, 7th fret, 6th fret again, 5th. Alright, so far with this. The last part, I'm playing the D power chord, which is A5, D7, and G7. And then I play the G power chord, D5, G7, and B8. And then the last time I play here, I'm basically playing a G sus chord. I'm playing G7, B8, and pinky on high E8. And then it goes to the chorus. So again, let me show you that part again. Slowly, the whole thing. goes to the chorus. I really love this part right here. Just very cool. So if you can get that down fast speed, it goes like this. We'll cover that next video. So far, we'll stop right here, and thanks for watching.